Hi guys. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can do text replacement for free if you do not want to pay for boards. Now, I'm just going to say this does take a minute to set up. We have made a text replacement cheat sheet for you, so it's going to be as simple as you copying and pasting this into your phone. But I really just want to remind you that like boards is going to make your life so much easier. I think the $6 a month or whatever it is worth it. It is a business write-off, but if you want to go this route for now, I want to show you how to set it up. Okay. So I have an iPhone. Some of you might have Android. There's ways to do this preloaded both in your phone, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay. Now, first of all, below this video, you're going to see a Google Doc that looks like this. Okay. So we're going to call this your text replacement cheat sheet. Okay. This is what it's going to be. Now, in here, we've just categorized some things that you'll probably find yourself using a lot as a brand new distributor. For example, our top product systems, right? So we have some really popular packs in Canada that basically we're just giving you the wording to it. So like as you're in conversation and people are like, "Hey, tell me about this pack." It's already pre-typed up for you like it would be in boards. And then of course underneath it we have the pricing, right? We have another pack, the slimming system info. You can see it all on the left-hand side here. We also have really popular packs in the USA, okay? We have our individual products. So the description describing what the products do, the pricing for Canada and the US. You can edit this, of course, but we're just giving you the basics, okay? Now, you haven't learned about host to post yet, but host to post is one of like the best things to do for your business. You're going to be using that wording a lot. We want to be able to set you up with that wording. So even though you haven't learned about it yet, it's a giveaway that we do. You're going to want this in your phone because you are going to start doing this. Okay. Messages that you're going to find yourself using a lot. We've just categorized this for you. Okay. So as you scroll down, you're going to have access to all of this. Okay. Now, how do we get this in your phone as a text replacement for free? I want you to think of it this way. Text replacement preloaded in iPhone allows you to take a phrase or a paragraph or wording that you're going to use often and have it set up under a keyword of your choice. So anytime you type in that keyword, the full text replacement comes up. Okay. So let me show you on an iPhone how to set this up. Now, if you have an Android, all I want you to do is just Google. Well, first find out what kind of Android you have. Then I just want you to Google how to set up text replacement for Samsung S3 or Samsung whatever. I don't know, whatever they're called. Okay. If there is a way to do it, I've seen it done before. I actually used to have an Android. Each version is a little bit different. It's going to be the exact same idea though. Okay. So let me make sure you guys can see my phone. Yes. Okay. So this is me on an iPhone. So what I want to show you is how to find it in your settings. Okay. So you're going to go to settings. Let's get me back to the beginning here. So this is my settings, general, keyboard, and then see where it says text replacement. This is where you're going to fill it all in. Okay. So what I would do is start filling out things in a way that's going to make sense for your brain. Okay. So for example, let's say let's say I want to start out with some of the most popular products that I know I'm going to be talking about. So for the, for example, I'm just on the back end here. I don't think you can see it. I'm scrolling through my Google document. I'm going to start with the cleanse. Okay. So I'm going to copy the cleanse, written description that I have there. And then I'm going to paste it in my phrase. Okay, you can just see that it's copying from my MacBook there. Now, the shortcut is something that you're going to make up, and it's something that you are going to remember. Of course, if you don't remember, you can always just come back and look here. But as you start having the same conversations, you're going to start remembering. It's going to be really easy. So what makes sense in my mind is like what I just put up here is the definition of what a cleanse is. I would put this as cleanse def. One word. Okay. You could do cleanse info. I wouldn't just do the word cleanse because you're going to type the word cleanse and you don't want this all to come up every time. Obviously, sometimes you just might want to say the word cleanse. So cleanse def in my mind is like cleanse definition, and that makes sense. So for example, let's say I had a post up about the cleanse. Okay. Where's my own conversation with myself here? Okay. So for example, let's say if someone's like, "Oh, what does the cleanse do?" you can see that I just would go into my keyboard and type cleanse def. If I pressed a space, that full wording is coming up. Okay. So then what I would do is I would probably go back into my Google document there that I have linked underneath here for you guys, and go back into my settings. And maybe now I want to add in the pricing for the cleanse, right? Because I know that, you know, people are going to be asking for the pricing. So, you know, again, I've just copied it. Let me paste it. Now my shortcut for this might be cleanse price can, right? For Canada, right? Save. Now if I were to go type that to myself or a conversation, cleanse price can, that's how it's coming up. Okay. So you're going to be able to go through and set this up in whatever way it makes sense in your mind. Now, if I stop my share again and I share with you guys this Google Doc, you're going to have messages and host to post, like I said. So, you know, maybe you want to reach out to somebody to, you know, offer the business, right? So maybe you take this, maybe you edit it a little bit just to suit you, right? I copy that right there. I go back to, I'm just screen sharing, obviously showing you guys so you can see me do it on both ends. But then again, I would have that message saved under something completely different. So general keyboard text replacements. Maybe for this one, I go, you know, this one is offering the business. Maybe I want to say offer, you know, biz, whatever. Okay. Anything that's going to make sense in your mind. Okay. And anytime you want to add to this, you can. So this list that we have here for you, this Google document, you guys, this is just the basics. This is just what I would recommend as a new distributor. A lot of the, you know, just getting started stuff is on here. But as you get familiar and comfortable, you're going to totally be able to add your own touches to it. Okay. So, feel free to have this Google Doc just up on your computer to copy and paste. It's going to be way easier if you have it set up as text replacement, but I still think the best option is to invest that $6 or whatever it is into boards, because then it's all there for you with no work. But it's going to be awesome for you to have all this wording. I hope this has helped, and we will see you in the next video.